We'll start with Cameron Drummond.
Hey there, Kyra. Good to excuse me. Good to see you as always. Obviously, just looking at the matchup this weekend, Tennessee has such great size, is such a strong rebounding team. How do you try and combat that and just attack that with the way that your roster and team shapes up here this season?
You're on mute, actually, Coach.
Let me try that again. Hello, Cameron. Nice to see you as well. We've battled size all year and we'll continue to battle size. That's part of the course for playing in the SEC. But one thing we have to commit to is rebounding by committee. It's just not one person. Everyone has to get in the action. The one thing we've been harping on, 5 people to the defensive boards. That means find a body, commit to boxing out your man, and we're doing it by committee, guards and posts. We must hold ourselves accountable in that area.
Cora?
Kara unfortunately had another game postponed this week. How does that kind of make Tennessee more of a challenge that you haven't been able to get more SEC games under your guys' belt?
Well, we have to remain resilient. These are the cards that we have been dealt, and we can only control the things that we can control. So in practice, our focus was making sure we're doing the things that we're getting better as a team. So we use this as an opportunity to get better in practice. And our kids have been really locked in and trying to take care of business on the practice court. Now, were they dejected that we were not playing? Absolutely. They want to compete. And so we just have to treat it like next game up.
John Wong.
Hi, Kyra. At the beginning of the year, you talked about how important conditioning was and how improved a conditioned team you were. How would you assess how the team has come along? I know with all the illness that's gone on, how has the progress gone in that area?
Yeah, I think we continue to progress. Have we had some setbacks? Absolutely, but along with other teams in the SEC in the country. So you just have to deal with adversity. When we step on the court, our goal is just to give it everything we have. If you get tired, we'll pull you out, but remaining mentally tough and physically tough, that starts in practice. And then it should carry over to games, but I like how we're progressing.
Cam?
I guess just looking at the road games you guys have played this season, I mean, some of the most difficult in the country, all the places and the environments and stuff. What have you learned from those prior games that you hope to apply not just on Sunday, but just over the course of the season when you're, probably not playing top 10 teams every single time?
Yeah, we've played some tough road games, but it'll make us better in the long run, and it has. But some things that we've learned, your margin of error is just so small. So when you go back to our last game, layups and free throws, you have to be able to make those on the road in a tough environment and playing the caliber teams that we are playing. So those are points that we cannot leave on the board. Also, just staying together. There's going to be it's a game of runs. And so when the crowd gets into it, make sure that we do not lose our composure, stay locked in with each other. And also when your shots are not going, hang in there defensively and rebound until we can figure it out offensively. Those are some things that we have learned.
John Wong?
Kyra, with Treasure Hunt, you've kind of asked her to kind of expand her game. She's going to be going back to her home state. What have you been telling her, and how have you been working with her on her game?
I'm proud of Treasure. We've moved her to the stretch 4 this year. We've asked her to be physical and bang. It was good to see her 3-ball going in the last game because she can hit that. And that's why we want her to be a stretch 4, but her versatility. We've asked her to step up and rebound, and she has done that. But I think she has taken a step forward defensively as far as positioning, learning how to put her chest in front of post players, building a wall, making them score over. So I like where Treasure is, and she's been aggressive offensively, and that's what we need from her.
Cora?
Kyra, you're no stranger to the SEC, having once played it in yourself, and a lot of people are saying that it's better this year, the league overall. Like, what are your thoughts on how competitive it's been in the league?
Well, the SEC is the best league in the country. And when you watch these games night in and night out, you see why. There's a lot of great coaches, a lot of talent, the physicality, and it's always been tough from top to bottom. And this year it seems even better, which is scarier. But, you want to be the best, you have to play against the best. And this league, it just means more. So the competition and being able to compete excites you as a competitor.
Cam?
I know you often talk about Jasmine and trying to get her to score more and hunt shots and be that kind of, scoring type player. But just what are those conversations in that process like when you take someone who enjoys passing the ball or sharing it, but you're trying to convince her to run more of the offense through her actually scoring?
A lot of conversations, a lot of meetings, a lot of film. But the thing about Jasmine, she wants to win. So you can challenge her inner competitive spirits. She does enjoy passing the ball, and she does it well, and that is a strength. And that's one of the reasons she's our starting point guard. She can get us in an offense. She can set other players up, and her basketball IQ is extremely high. Where we are challenging her as a staff is we need the defense to play you honest. So when you step up and look to score, we're not playing 4-on-5, we're playing 5-on-5. And she's really stepped up to the challenge. She's not going to force shots, but I think she's hunting great shots for her. And she's a big guard. When she can get her feet in the paint and rise up and score, she hits those shots, and we need those points.
Is there anything else for Coach Elzy? Okay. Thanks, everybody. Cora and Coach, hang on for a few minutes. Everybody else, we'll see you on Sunday.
Thank you.